Good evening. Good evening. Hello. Hello. Part two, body shaming. Get your drink. Part two, body shaming. I'm going to let some people come on in. Body shaming. We talking about body shaming again. Hey, bonus baby. I love you. I love you. I know we ain't hung out in a minute. I love you. Ooh, bug spray. Yeah. Come on in. Let's talk about this Aries and Lizzo shit. Get you a drink. And I miss you. I know I've been crazy and moving around, but I miss you. We're going to have to link up. So I can give you some laughs. Had a lizard in my house. Absolutely hilarious. My neighbor's son had to get it out. So yeah, we got to hook up. But come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about this thing that Aries decided he was going to dog out, quote unquote, Lizzo. And how he felt. Yeah, I had to get somebody to help me get it out. The kid got it out for me. Hey, Brat. The kid got it out for me. So, let's talk about this thing. I don't know if y'all seen the video on my page, but if you have not seen the video on my page, go run over there real quick and look at it. About Aries Spears, the comedian who decided to take a dig at Lizzo. Well, he ain't got right to take a dig at Lizzo. So if you haven't seen it, it's now made it to like, hey boo, shout out to Lizzo. Let me do this first. Shout out to Lizzo for winning her VMA yesterday. And there's a couple of points in this thing that I'm getting ready to do. So y'all get a drink, because I'm going to talk about body shaming, but I'm going to talk about, and y'all done heard me say this before, people ain't never happy. People ain't never happy. His bad bill self. Baby, you sitting here talking about Lizzo and her talent, but you sitting around built like a ping pong paddle. The fuck? You built like a ping pong paddle, sir. And you got the nerve to talk about a sister out your own community. And you take away from her talent to say you can't get past her being fat. He could barely breathe when he was talking. Exactly. I have seen him in shows and between every... sound like a dragon. Y'all, I'm drinking. I done had me some peaches because it pissed me off, but I've been trying to calm down, and I finally said I'm going to address it today. He got them dark circles around his eyes. But this is the thing. Sweep from front of your own door before you start talking about somebody else. Then you get... Anybody coming in, hey, y'all. Hey, I know I'm ready to get in. I'm ready to go. Get y'all drink. Because we got a lot. This is a lot to unpack. And this is the thing that makes me mad about us. We will dog us. And then instead of apologizing, because in our community, we don't know how to apologize. You go onto Instagram, laying in the bed with no shirt on, with your middies hanging out, men titties, your middies hanging out, with a fitted on, talking about you need to address this. Sir, y'all, I'm about to be in rare form. I'm afraid for you, warn y'all. About to be in rare form. Because what doesn't make sense to me, okay? This is what doesn't make sense to me. is the factor that you, oh, and let me put my phone on do not disturb, because we can already talk about this. Because this is where people need to draw the line and how they dog folks and talk about folks. You turn around and you say, I went back and looked at the video. I was kind of talking less, and people go back and look at the video on my page. You said, I can't get past her music because I can't get past her weight because she looks like the shit emoji. So you can't get past her weight and her talent because she looks like mashed potatoes. And she don't have real friends because she could be having heart disease and diabetes. Sir, why you talking about her being a plus size woman? Nigga, you a plus size woman. Hell. You a plus size woman, sir. You the same color as the emoji. So you sitting around looking like, you a plus size woman, sir. But you go and you talk about a sister who is out here doing her thing. And you can't see her talent because of her weight. That is fat phobic. That is fat phobic. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I don't know why he projected that out on her. And then you go get in a bed and talk about, oh, I got to put my fitted on for this. That, I got money and I look decent. Sir, if you're a prostitute, just say that, because your wife must have just got with you because of the money. Sir, your wife got with you because of the money. I don't know what else to tell you. Your wife got with you because of money. And y'all was only together 3 years. So you didn't talk about Lizzo, and you still haven't answered the question. The man said, how do you like Lizzo's music? And you immediately went to her size. I don't even understand how you make sense of that. Like, I really don't understand how you can even make sense of, he spoke about her music and you went to her size. That is fat phobia. That is not wanting to be connected to somebody fat, or the fear of being fat. In his situation, his fear is kind of here. He fat. He fat. But instead of you literally wanting to praise her music and talent, you go immediately to her weight. If that ain't projection at its best, that's projection at its best. So you say that her friends don't care about her because it could be diabetes or high blood pressure. Sir, Lizzo is a vegan. She's actually lost weight. She tours a lot. So she probably lost weight for that reason. And this is when I say we can address more than one issue, just fat shaming. So for the VMAs yesterday, if anybody's seen it, for the VMAs, she literally wore a big dress. You could not see her body. You wore a big dress. I have now read comments this morning literally saying, oh, that dress wasn't flattering for her. She shouldn't have had that on. Y'all ain't never satisfied. When she first came out, you talked about her weight. She got all these awards, blew the music industry out the water. She goes vegan. Y'all say she the fattest vegan you ever seen. She loses a couple pounds. Then she shows her butt, because y'all ain't never satisfied. She shows her butt. Oh, she don't need to be showing her behind. So now she puts on a big dress yesterday, and y'all still talked about her. Where can she win? Where can she win? How you win with that? How can you win when you have people that ain't happy with nothing that you do and base everything about your weight. That is fat phobia. People are fat phobic. They love Lizzo's music. Yes, pick a struggle. They love Lizzo's music. They don't like the fact that she's fat. That's fat phobic. And so for Aries Spears, who's sitting around as a big woman, because sir, you a plus size woman too. You attack her. And then try to justify it by saying, I think I'm a good looking dude. You know, I got a little money. Maybe you mad because she worth more money than you. Because you even made the necessity to say, I've been in the game 32 years. But she worth triple than you. She worth triple. You worth about 3, 4. She like 12, 13. But you been in the game for 32 years. She been in there less than 10. And last time I checked, she a good businesswoman. I ain't heard nobody talking about Liddy. Her clothing line, even though I know about it, a lot of plus size women know about it, a lot of people know about it, but it wasn't put out there enough for her to have her own clothing line that suits for us. It was quiet. It's crickets. But soon as somebody can say something about her weight, Lizzo trending all over again. And she trending for the wrong stuff. This is a plus size woman that can get on stage for an hour. She plays the flute. She plays the violin. I think she played a clarinet, a sax, something like that. She is a businesswoman. The girl gets up there and does her thing. She got a man while Aries is sitting around divorced because he swung a bat at his wife. He swung a bat at his wife. She must have called him a fat ass. Or his comedy ain't funny. Like, how you sit there and say that about her that you can't get past her talent? What if somebody said to Aries, I don't know if he's funny or not because I can't get past him looking like he 9 months. What if somebody said to him the same thing he said to Lizzo? Instead, he want to come back and say, oh, well, I'm a good looking dude and, I got a little money. Sir, if you're a prostitute, just say that because you had to pay your wife to be with you. If you a prostitute, just say that, sir. We'll accept it. It's okay. Because y'all were only married for 3 years. You got 2 kids together. She got full custody. You swung a bat at her. But you want to wipe next to Lizzo doorstep talking about some you can't get past her weight and her talent, talking about she look like mashed potatoes and you built like a ping pong paddle. Ned. Bruh. Really? And then you say that. You say this to a sister in your community. How? Why? Why? She ain't bothering nobody. Fat phobia. And I know people don't know that that's a real thing, but look it up. Fat phobic. People are afraid to be fat or they're afraid to be around fat people. And most of the time, those people have their own insecurities. It's not that they're afraid to be fat or they're afraid of fat people. It's afraid that that person just might outshine you. Because it looked like Lizzo outshining him. I'm just saying. Like, fat phobia is real. This girl has talents through the roof. So for her to get on the VMAs yesterday and to say, I'm winning ho, I wasn't mad at her. As she said, for the bitches talking about me in the media, I wasn't mad at her. That girl takes it a lot. And at some point, it messes with your mental. That you're being attacked. You are not being looked at by your talents. You are being judged literally by your weight. That's like going to the doctor and saying, I stubbed my toe. It's because you too fat. Doc, I keep getting headaches. It's because you too fat. Doc, I just don't feel well. It's because you too fat. They will take it there. And I could have just stubbed my toe. How about I ain't fat? How about maybe I was drunk and I hit my foot? Ain't got nothing to do with me being fat. It's got everything to do with me being clumsy. But they will bank on using your weight. And that's exactly what Aries Spears did. I just seen a few minutes ago where he's now doing another video talking about he need to work on himself. They dragging him in the media. They dragging him in the media. Now, I just talked about this June 18th or something when I did that fat shaming, when them podcasters was talking about big women are only for financial gain. Why people are comfortable dealing and talking about plus size people baffles me. Because every last one of us got some type of flaw that we don't like. Every one of us got something on our body we really don't care for. Every one of us. It's my legs for me because I got these dark marks. But I'll show them. But everybody got something that they got a flaw in their head. Even if they got a perfect body in their head, those type of people still are easy to hurt. Because as soon as you say one thing about anything on their body, they gon' lose it. And for the people coming in, hello. We are talking about body shaming with the Aries Spears and Lizzo situation. And get your drink. And for any plus size woman that's in here, any big handsome man that's in here, please know, keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. This man literally said her health, her diabetes, she could have heart problems and all these other things. Everybody that's plus size is not unhealthy. I work out on a regular. It's for my mental state. F them. Yes, sis. Yes. It's for my mental state. But you got people that are thin that can go run a marathon and drop dead because they had bad heart valves. It does not make a difference. At the end of the day, some people are healthy, some people are not. We're the only country that have a problem with people being big. And then we have, in the plus size community, fat phobia. Well, I mean, I ain't my 600-pound life big. Heard a girl say they had lost weight, had gastric bypass. I ain't saying nothing about that because I had it. She said, girl, she was trying to sit in that seat. We was on the same plane. She was too big coming down there. I said, wasn't last year that was you? Didn't you have gastric bypass? Wasn't that you last year? The same person that wouldn't get on the plane because she was too big? And now you get to body shame somebody that's in the same community as you? Girl, fuck you. Girl, fuck you. Weight don't have anything to do. Some people got weight, got health issues. My biggest weight was 474 pounds. I've never had diabetes. I have never had high blood pressure. Only thing I got is high cholesterol. And that was recently because my behind been sitting in the house for 2.5 years working from home. That's where the cholesterol came from. Instead of getting my butt up and getting out. So now I cook healthier because I am at home. But that's the only thing. I ain't had none of this, as they say down, sugar. I ain't had sugar. I ain't had none of that. And I was 474 pounds. I was healthy as a horse. I was the biggest one. So when we look around at everybody that's plus size ain't unhealthy. You got women that got bodies as bad as hell. And they 280 pounds, 270 pounds. Because they built up muscle. What'd you say? You had a doctor to run your labs twice because she thought you were inaccurate due to your being obese. Exactly. Exactly. And this is men and women. This ain't just for me mad at Aries for coming at Lizzo. This is for across the board. And for the record, because everybody want to say something about plus size women and coming in, this dude talking about, oh, I got a little money. You know what I'm saying? I can get some cat. I ain't never had a problem getting a man. Built for sturdiness, not for speed, little sis. You already know what it is. Like literally, I ain't never had a problem getting a man, even at 474 pounds. Yet he says, Lizzo, he can't get past the fact that she big. Sir, didn't your wife divorce you? Hello. Hey, sweetie. Yeah, that's my neighbor. Didn't your wife divorce you? So, sir, it doesn't make a difference about your weight. When a person loves you, they going to love you for who you are. And hello to the people coming in. They going to love you for who you are. I promise you, a big man is a sexy man. They just, y'all, if y'all ain't heard me say this before, his back ain't strong enough to pick her up. Okay, because he took that thing good and personal. Let me tell y'all something. Even down to big men, if y'all ain't never heard me say it, I just feel like big men smell like cookie dough. Oh, chocolate chip. Shit. Big men just look like they smell good to me. I ain't gonna never put a big man down. I don't care if he's shaped with skinny legs, big legs, whatever. Everybody got something. Everybody. You say, hell yeah, he is. Big man. They look like, they smell like cookie dough. And Aries, you literally, I don't understand, sir. You ain't looked in the mirror. And I ain't going to body shame the brother, but you ain't looked in the mirror. Sir, you are a plus size woman. I'm going to keep saying that. You talking about a plus size woman, sir, you are one. Breathing like a dragon. Even in the interview, sounding like you breathing up your foot. They say the way you get rid of fat is through air. This nigga was getting his in. Lizzo. You look like your next thing. You look like your next thing. You look like you smell like old cottage cheese, sir. You look like your next thing. But you talking about, oh, what you fitted on. Oh, I got a little money. You know, I got a little money. Ask him nothing about her. Okay. He talking about he got a little money. You know, I can get cat. If you a prostitute, just say that. Nigga. You a prostitute, just say that. Everybody in here, y'all remember this sound. I'm big, black, and ugly as ever, but I say coochie down to the socks. Biggie was not a fine man, but he was charming as hell. Sir, you ain't even charming. Your wife was only with you for money, sir. If you're a prostitute, just say that. Just say that. Stop body shaming people. I don't care if you're skinny. I don't care if your legs skinny. You top heavy shit. Again, he built like a ping pong paddle. If you even built like I don't care. Stop body shaming folks. And now he getting drugged. I mean, Twitter, Black Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Mike Epstein told him, bruh, you wrong. And Mike kind of like him thick. He was like, bruh, you wrong. Okay, charming. But he got a little Kim out here. Okay, she ain't been right since. She ain't been right since. Ain't nothing wrong with big people. And they talented. Nobody can tell me, or I have not seen a video yet where Aries actually addressed the question that the interviewer was asking him about her music. I have not yet heard him say anything about her music. Not once. Yeah, that's my neighbors. Y'all know we on the porch. I hope you got your drinks. So, to Aries, sir, go sit somewhere. Go talk to somebody. Go talk to somebody. Because you projected whatever insecurities you had onto her, and it done backfired. Now, I'm going to say this for the comedic community. For the comedic community, it is really, really sad that the comedic community, people are so sensitive to the level that they can't even do their job. If he would have said something just about her weight or something just about her talent, not mix and mingle the two, I wouldn't even be doing this live. His name is Aries Sharif. Go on my page real quick, and there's a video that I said that about me doing this live. His name is Aries Spears. He talked about Lizzo. But let me see. I really think he said it's become relevant. So, sis, let me tell you, I just told somebody, I said, he must be having a special coming up. He must have some type of comedy tour coming up. If he don't have a comedy tour coming up, he get ready to have one behind this. Look at Chris Rock. He got smacked. He did a tour. And Aries being in the entertainment industry, and you know how the entertainment industry looks at plus size women, how dare you? You a plus size woman. I'm going to keep saying that. How dare you? Straight publicity. It was a promo. And that's the messed up part. Sir, you've been in the game for 32 years and you ain't even a businessman, did not know that you don't have to create beef in order to get your stuff out there. Jay-Z, Beyonce, look, two of the people that every time you look up, they dropping something and they do it great. Their marketing strategies is amazing. I'm sorry, people that don't like them, their strategies is amazing. They ain't got to create beef with nobody. When Beyonce got that beef with Khalees, guess what? She took her off the album and kept it moving. They don't create beef with nobody to release their stuff. And that's the thing. I think Aries is doing it just for that. But what he don't know, he just gave Lizzo another $1 million. Because people that watch you now and went and listen to her music, and them listening to her music then made her buy it because of your ignorant statements. Come on, this thing is ordained to work in a certain type of way. And you go against the grain by... And did she get an award yesterday? Come on, sir. I'm going to say it like this. I don't care what size you are. And he not funny. Cuz he not funny at all. At all. When last time we seen him on TV? Why you ain't in somebody's... You've been in the game 32 years and you ain't on syndication? Eddie Griffin and Malcolm Jamal Warner. I don't know if anybody that's young enough, because y'all know I'm an old lady, but anybody that's young enough that remembers the Malcolm and Eddie show. Eddie is still getting money from this show from 30 years ago because it's in syndication. I swear to God, I watch it. I watch it. On my Superbox, I watch it. Eddie been in the game 30 plus years and he getting syndication money. Aries, where your syndication money? You've been in the game for 34 years, 32 years. Where your syndication money? Where that at? For the record, Lizzo worth 12 million, 13 million. He like 3-4. Did you go for a small fish? Because there's some bigger people in the industry you could have attacked. Did you go for that smaller fish because you didn't think that people was going to show up for, and they showed up for, like I'm doing right now? I'm just saying. You picked the wrong chick. Look here, Drake knew what it was. You know how many plus size people, the plus size community that buy this music? He knew it. He said, I like her with a face like Felicia Rashad and an ass like Texas. He knew what he was doing. It's marketing. Because the plus size community buy his music. I got him. So Aries did this thing the wrong way. The plus size community is one of the most dedicated communities because we are not used to people being dedicated to us. So we dedicate to people. Come on, this thing get deeper than what y'all think. When I say this Aries and Lizzo situation, it ain't just about body shaming. There's a whole lot to unpack in this thing. The plus size community will stay dedicated to you as long as you good to them, even when it hurt them sometimes. But they'll stay dedicated to you. And you piss off a whole community? Aries shows probably won't even sell out no more, if he even having them. But like my little sis Janique said, that was promo. That was strictly publicity. Don't be shocked if y'all don't see him with a tour or shows all of a sudden in your city. Because he didn't have to attack her. She looked like the shit emoji. She shaped like mashed potatoes. And sir, you a plus size woman too? Are you serious? You not even funny? Like my cousin said, you not even funny? And you come for her. Your mama probably plus size. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all because y'all know. To the bottom of the cup and I ain't there yet. So I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Your mama probably plus size. Your friends probably tease your mama about being fat. So you got a problem with women being fat around you because you didn't like it when they teased your mama and you couldn't. Y'all know the rest. You projected some shit on her that she didn't deserve. Your mama probably fat. And you ain't like it. Because there's no way you can't tell me that that girl ain't talented and you couldn't see it. Hey, Gina. That you couldn't see it. And you put it to the side. And some people might get offended by what I just said. But for real, some people might get offended, and I ain't trying to offend nobody, but for real, your problem ain't even with Lizzo, it's with your mama. It's with somebody in your family that done got teased. So you don't want nobody teasing you about nobody fat around you, but you too much of a punk to stand up on it. Because now you doubling back talking about, oh, I need to work on myself. Some of these old head comedians done called you and said, bruh, you wrong. You didn't have to say nothing about that girl. Your old head comedians then made it hit you up. That's why now, after this is your third video, you retracting. Because they done said, bruh, the girl got a VMA yesterday. You look dumb talking about her. Oh, he done got the phone calls. That's why he on the third video, and now this is a retraction. I need to work on myself. This is a retraction. Stop body shaming folks. For one, not necessary. Body shaming is not necessary. He's irrelevant anyway. He even said, Gina, thank you. He even said in his second video, I know I'm trending on everything right now. I know I'm trending, so I must do this with my fitted on. And he laying there with no shirt on, with his middies out. Hey, baby, with his middies out, talking about I'm going to do this from here. Because he knew he was trending. Again, like Janique said, this was publicity. He got something coming. Watch what I tell you. Because this deeper. That industry, y'all, please know and understand, that industry ain't as easy as we think. It's a lot of sharks. It's a lot of stuff that go on in there that we don't even understand. He did this for a reason. Why you attack her? But she won that VMA on you. That's fat phobia. How I'ma be fat and talk about somebody else fat and the way they shaped and the way they look? I made the mistake and took a picture of myself behind me the other day. Oh my God, butt looked like a teardrop. I don't see back there, so I don't know. It was so bad. I said, oh, what's that? That me? No matter how much you love yourself, you still got certain things about yourself that you don't always get to see. Aries got some stuff about himself, because there's no way a man of his size, barely looking 9 months, had the right to say anything about her. Legs hit, girl. Yeah, so I sent the picture to Janique like, oh my God, I made the mistake, and took a back picture of myself. I don't know what it looked like back there. Lord have mercy. Jeez. But he ain't had to do that. If y'all know somebody, if somebody attempts to body shame you, and let me tell you what some of these body shaming clues are. If somebody say to you, oh, you got a pretty face, body shaming. When I got older, I realized that's body shaming. I didn't like it because it's a half-ass compliment. But when somebody said, oh, you got such a pretty face. You said the back shot could be beautiful. You know what? Don't do that. Look. But I mean, for real, like, if somebody tries to body shame you, just know you beautiful. If somebody tries to body shame you with a half-ass compliment, check them. So my face cute? Did you not see my whole body? I wasn't born a head. Check them on it. That's a side compliment. I had somebody say that to me the first time I did it. I said, oh, thank you, I think. And they were kind of like, oh, no, I didn't mean it like that. No. Thank you, I think, because that's what that constituted for me. Like, that's what that constituted for me. And from when I was younger and this was happening to me to now, you gonna get it. Who is you? Excuse me, what did you say? No. Like, don't let nobody body shame you. Because don't nobody know your story behind if you're smaller, if you're bigger, if you're dark skin, if you're light skin, all those things. Nobody knows what you've been through. So you don't let nobody body shame you today. Don't tell me, no. Ray Charles will know I'm fat. He can grab my wrist. You feel me? Ain't that what he did in the movie? He grabbed your wrist, he know if a woman's fat. I'm going to let him grab my wrist. If a person don't like you for who you are, cool. You show me who you are. So I ain't got to be bothered with you. Lizzo, this girl been taking a lot of flack. If you are not a Lizzo fan, become one. Not because if you like her music or not, but because she's enduring people dogging her and talking about her and demeaning her all because of her weight. But this chick play multiple instruments. She can sing. She will get up there and dance. She owns her own business. You feel what I'm saying? Like literally, this sister got all this stuff going on for her. And she still got a man. Why he talking that mess? She got a man. Didn't your wife divorce you, sir? She got a man. And she's still not good enough all because of her weight. Let that sink in. For real. She is less than because of her weight. All that talented stuff I just listed. And you know, we only know what the media know. She might have more stuff going on than that. And we don't see none of that because of her weight. I lived in that space for a very long time when I was young. Everything was because of my weight. Have I gotten myself out of that? Absolutely. Absolutely. I you know, excuse me, but y'all know, I can give fuck less what people think about me. Because Lizzo came on the scene, they talked about her. She lost a little bit of weight, they talked about her. She had a clothing line, nobody said anything. She turned around and now this thing with Aries, and they talking about her. She tried to talk to the guy that's a movie star. Everybody, oh, he wouldn't talk to her because he thin and he a movie star, but he in her tax bracket though. Half of you ain't even in her tax bracket. Dude she did that to was flattered as hell. She in his tax bracket, so I ain't mad at her. It's different when you got that kind of money. You date different. Y'all dogged her for that. And then this Aries situation, dogging her again. like dogging her again. She done took a lot, and that baby's still standing. Like she said, I'm winning, ho. I'm winning, ho. I agree with the shaming. But this the thing, cuz. Darren, thank you. This the thing. So last night she wore to the VMAs a big dress. So you couldn't even see her body. You couldn't even see it. And they still talking about her. They said that that dress wasn't fitting for her. Why would she wear something that big and she big? Like they've been dogging her even for wearing that. So cuz, for real, and that's a great observation of what you just said. That goes back to people ain't never happy. So if you a people pleaser, stop it. Because this is the prime example of when people are not happy. So she wears something that don't show her body at all. And they still talked about her. She is engaged and Aries is divorced. With a restraining order, Kyrie, he swung a bat on his wife. He swung a bat at his ex-wife. Like literally, he swung a bat at her. She got full custody of the children. Sir, sweep in front of your own door. Didn't he get his, Kyrie, I don't know if you've seen it because we always looking at the same stuff. He got his behind whooped on a podcast, talking mess to another guy. Corey Holcomb looked at them like, wait a minute. This brother done got mad. The one that Aries was arguing with. And dude stood up. Blah, 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 blah. To the point, this is what Aries had to do. He couldn't get up. He couldn't move. Dude with hands was so quick, he was tearing him up. He was tearing him up. Like, bruh, you ain't learned? Like, bruh, you ain't learned? He got a lot of mouth. That's why that was projection. Please don't understand. That situation with Lizzo was not just about him trying to be that way. It's a lot behind that. She has been a great spokesperson for larger women. And she has been controversial, but it didn't even matter. Like, even her wearing something big, people still had something. Like, it's crazy, and you right. Like, she's been an absolute great spokesperson. And cuz last night, like, for real. Like, for real. Acceptance of all body sizes, and it's been needed. It has been needed. I have been big all my life. And I've had to fight that all my life. That's why I'm so passionate about body positivity. I don't care if you 100 pounds or 400 pounds. I ain't talking about your health. I'm talking about you loving you. Because I have seen people who didn't like themselves at 400 pounds, 500 pounds. And let me show y'all something on the side of as a plus size woman. I've seen men and women who didn't love themselves at 400. I love you too. 400, 500 pounds. They didn't love themselves then. Guess what happened? They lost the weight. They still didn't love themselves. You gotta love you no matter what. Plus size, thin, short, tall. I don't care what it is. You gotta love you inside of you. You gotta love you inside of you. Because this world don't care nothing about you. You gotta love you inside of you. Can't nobody tell me nothing about being fat. You could talk about me all day long, but you can't talk to my character. Can you talk to my character? That's when you insult me. My weight shit, I know I'm fat. Hell, I'm the one to get up and go to the bathroom and legs is hurting. And what? Tell me something I don't know. Aries Spears was dead wrong. And y'all, this was deeper than him just saying she wasn't talented because she was fat. It revealed his character. Sometimes you ain't got to respond to nobody. Sometimes their character will respond for you. This spoke to his character, not nothing to do with her. Stop people pleasing, because it also speaks to character. If she would have been people pleasing and doing what everybody else said for her to do, she probably would have had waist surgery by now. She probably wouldn't have even been good in her mental state. She probably wouldn't be nothing that she is today if she would have went by what people say. I love Lizzo. She's saying from the depths of her soul, fuck people. I'ma do me. Until you love yourself like that, until you love yourself like that. I love myself like that. Shit, I'm my biggest fan. Next to my son and God. Then my mom and daddy. Be your biggest fan even in your flaws. For my ladies, please know and understand something. When a man see that level of confidence in who you are, baby, you smell good when you walk by them. I don't care what you got on. They might be smelling bounce. They can smell you behind that confidence, behind loving yourself, behind knowing who you are, behind standing on what you believe. Come on. Whew. You my second biggest fan. I just love you. But it's not a shame, George. Bro, I see what you're saying. Do we care about what somebody else say? We got a lot of people to do. Do you got to tell you to love you? We got a lot of people to do. I had to do it. And I'm going to say this, and I'm addressing this to my iota brother, George, who I love to his whole life. I love every morsel on his fat ass body. I can call him a fat ass. Can't nobody else. However, do you got to tell you love you? I had dudes like you that was around me that made me love me. I had dudes like you. Everybody didn't have that. So y'all know, please know I ain't attacking George. It ain't nothing bad. He know what I'm talking about. I had dudes like George that's been telling me I've been beautiful all my life. He ain't never looked at his sis and said, man, you too fat. Ugh. You need to lose some weight. He ain't never did that to me. So everybody that had that support system I had. Everybody didn't have that. She would have looked like an ant. Everyone else who's had a BBL, girl, they do look like ants. If she listened to everybody else's opinion, she would. She would look like Lil' Kim. Y'all, please know I love Lil' Kim when she was Lil' Kim. That was squatting in the first album, and I was jealous. I like that Lil' Kim. The raunchy Lil' Kim. This one right now, just what Janique just said, them BBLs and lipo. Man, that thing tearing them up. And you do whatever you got to do to make you feel good about you. I can't even say nothing about it. My niece that had it. I get whatever you make you feel good. But you make sure you healthy in the mind. You healthy in the mind. Because some of these people ain't healthy in the mind getting that done. Kim, she ain't healthy in the mind. She not. She look like a cat. Oh, thank you, cousin. Look, and the reason why I look like this is because I don't care what nobody think. I'm happy with who I am. Am I changing who I am? Yeah, because I need to. I'm getting older. It is a fact. I'll be 53 Sunday. Birthday coming. I'll be 53 Sunday. I got to work out. If I still want to be here a little bit longer, I got to move. I ain't just, I'm changing it because of society. I'm changing it because I'm 53. I'm about to be 53 in a week. 7 days. Sunday is my birthday. I be 53. So that's why I work out. Keep my mental okay. Those are the things. Don't let media shape you. Exactly. Exactly. This is why my heart hurts for Aries to say what he said. We struggle here. Here. We struggle here. Because we let society tell us what's beautiful. Y'all like my afro? Guess what? It was a conscious decision. I might even get my locks back. I did the afro because I love who I am. I ain't worried about what nobody said about my hair. And for the record, it was bigger than this. The shrinkage is real. And so is rain in Charleston. We gotta love us. I consciously chose to grow an afro. I look like my daddy. But we gotta love us. I'm so glad Lizzo responded the way she did. I'm winning, ho. She said, I'm winning, ho. What you say, George? You know what I like? A reformed heathen. Shut up, I ain't old. I'm seasoned. I'm vintage. I don't know what you saying. I'm vintage. But like for real, y'all. And if you know somebody fashion, and I don't care if you skinny on this live, even if you thin, and people saying, oh, you need to eat more, you too thin. I've said that to people, and I know now I've apologized. I've apologized to people that I've said that to. Because it took for me to get older to understand that that's still body shaming. That's still body shaming. It's a fat phobia out here. We just want to be loved. And for the record, I get so sick and tired of people talking about big girls can't get fine men. I swear to God, all my exes fine. I'm just saying. I swear to God. And I get men to be, play football and shit like that. Like, what is wrong with you? But again, for Lizzo, she's engaged. Shout out to her. Aries' wife had to get restraining orders. You're welcome, baby. Locked back. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I still got my old hair. You are welcome, baby. You're beautiful. For everybody on here, I love your face. You are gorgeous. Don't you let nobody, and I mean nobody, bring you down. Lizzo did that thing with class, and can't nobody tell me she didn't. Because she could have ripped him on that stage. All she said for the bitches and the media talking about me, big girls winning. I'm still winning, hope. That's how you live your life before you let somebody body shame you. You can't body shame me. And I done been through a lot with body shaming and not wanting to be seen with me. I done been through all of that. It's not a cool place. But I promise you, the person I am today, act like you don't want to be seen with me. You won't. But don't run up when you see me with somebody else. You won't. Don't run up. You're going to get your feelings hurt. Don't let nobody shame you. Body shaming, out the door. Body shaming, it ain't even here. Thank you, baby. I love you too. Shut up. George, don't start no stuff. Yeah, we go back. I love you too. We go back too far. State tax on... Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That goes into the body shaming. Guess what? If he don't know where he coming, George, he gonna get that disclaimer, that STOP. I don't know if I should say this, but hey, we at the bottom of the cup. So like for anybody that know me, know the younger me, STOP is a state tax on the, if you think you're gonna lay here and not pay. So, George, I hate you. But in such a loving way. But yeah, don't body shame nobody. It's okay. And to my big men, y'all look like y'all smell like cookie dough. I'm gonna fall asleep on your belly. I'm gonna fall asleep on your middies. Cause y'all just look like y'all smell like cookie dough. But don't let nobody body shame you. But men don't get body shamed as much as women. They might, but they don't get as much as us. Cause you don't hear nobody saying, nah, you know, I only want to be with big dude cause he gonna pay my bills. You don't hear women saying that about no big man. She like all of this on him. You do not see big women sitting around talking about, you know, I'm going to use him because he big and I know he financial and I know he got a job. I'm going to use him. Now, you might have some ones out there, but most of them women that like them big dudes, she might weigh 102 pounds. She lay right here. She like all of that. So that's for the big men too. Don't let nobody body shame you because I know many of women probably ain't no more than 120 pounds. Man, 300, 310, and she loved every bit of that. She loved every bit of it. It's the women, unfortunately, that get it more sometimes than the men. But I ain't gonna mix traumas. It's not cool. And Aries is a part of the big community because he a big woman too. He's still a big woman to me. You can't talk about a big woman, sir. You are a big woman. Your stomach big as mine. Your neck look like it smell like old milk, sir. What? And you talk about us? Come on, sir. Don't body shame nobody. And if you got somebody that you think that you with, and you feel like they insecure about their stomach, or if she got a little butt, whatever, man, look here. Compliment that thing. You know, flapjacks can get, you know, she can get it too from her man. So compliment that thing. It helps to build the self-esteem that you may not know is not where it needs to be. And don't shame nobody. Aries wrong. He getting drugged because he wrong. He getting drugged because he wrong. People dragging him because it wasn't necessary, because he discounted her actual talent. So please know and understand. You beautiful just like you are. If you choose to lose weight, if you choose to gain weight, whatever that might look like for you, choose to lose weight, gain weight, it don't matter. Whatever you choose, you love you. You a big, yes, you're a big woman, sir. You're a big woman, sir. What? Like, you're a big woman, sir. Like, what are you talking about? Sir, you're a plus size woman. And you the same color as the emoji that you telling her she look like. So you the one that look like this shit emoji. What is you saying, sir? Like, what? And then he didn't make it no better, George, when he said that he a nice looking guy, got a little money, sir. If you're into prostitution, just say that. You had to pay your wife apparently because she only was with you 4 years. So if you're a prostitute, just say that. No, she cares, sis. If you go on my page, she said something last night. And she don't care like that. But what she said was to the bitches in the media talking about me, I'm still winning, ho. She's still winning. I'm like, but at some point she had to address it. But I'm glad that she doesn't let it eat her up like that. I'm with you on that. Like, I don't think she cares to the level she shouldn't let it eat her up, but she had to address it. She shouldn't even have to address it, sis. But that's sad because that's what we do. We tear each other down. It ain't nothing that a woman can't walk past me for me to be able to say, girl, you better wear that. Sir, you look good today. I ain't got to put nobody down. And I'm very quick to compliment a woman. Girl, you look good. Compliment somebody. Tell them they look good. Smile at them. Whatever that look like. Like, whatever that look like. But make people feel good about themselves. Don't go tear down your brother or your sister. He a trick. Look, if you're a prostitute, sir, just say that. But go check out his video. Like, it was kind of horrible. But to her, shout outs to her. So, y'all, I love y'all. I'm at the bottom of the cup. I'm at the bottom of the cup. So, we are here. So, yes, I love y'all. Y'all know. Thank you for hanging out with me. I turned the porch light on so I wouldn't lose y'all. Because it's been raining here and all that good stuff. You laughing? Like me and you on the phone. I know, right? I know, right? But I love you all. Bona, I hope you got this stuff. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. The appreciation. I sure will. I will post the link of the video. I got to go back and find it. Maybe I'll even find the actual video of him saying what he said. No, matter of fact, I got it. Because I took a piece of it when I said he was. And then he had the nerve to say, you know, she got a pretty face. But don't body shame nobody. Even if they thin, don't body shame them. Don't body shame them. It's not necessary. I don't care. Look here. You can have no feet and you dancing. And I'm a great hype man. You can pay me to be your hype person. I got the video, Sheila. I got the video. I'm gonna send it to you in a minute. But you can pay me to be your hype person. Like, I'm gonna hype you up. Like Miss Shoeaholic over there. When I tell y'all, she be having the cutest little wigs, man. Every time I see her, I just be jealous because I be wanting that blonde, that white wig. Like, she does that thing so well. Compliment people when they do something, because I swear her wigs give me life. They do. Everybody got insecurities. We all got them. I got my own. But I'ma love me. It ain't got nothing to do with high blood pressure or anything else. People that are fat phobic will get mad at you because you love you. People that are fat phobic will get mad at you for loving you. I love you too. People will get mad at you for loving you. That's why you cannot live and go by what people say about you. Because people will literally, they will look at you and then talking about you. Excuse me, I always see it like this. People will talk about how your energy might be good. They will talk behind your back, stab you in the back, and then act like your back hurt their knife. They'll get mad at you. But it's their insecurities. It's their insecurities. Don't own none of that. Don't own none of that. Love yourself. Love yourself. George talking about, hey, Sheila. Love yourself. Love yourself. So, I hope we had a good night. I hope we had a good time. Lord have mercy. It's been an hour. I was trying not to do it this long, but love yourself. Don't let nobody direct where you're supposed to go. Don't let nobody direct in your mind who you supposed to be and how you supposed to love yourself. You love yourself through and through. You hear me? You love yourself through and through. You will even begin to look different. Love you for you. All by yourself. Don't worry about what people say. Don't worry about what people think. Because at the end of the day, people ain't never happy. But you can be. You ain't never got to take that energy. I love you guys. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed.